Hey, welcome back to the Odd Rod Garage. We're going to cure some of our problems from last week. We have the passenger side front airbag that is not receiving air at all. I'm sure some stupid bug plugged the hole in the line and we didn't catch it before we put it together. These are brand new airbags, but our fittings and our air lines are just temporary, and so we use some pieces that we had here. So those bugs love those stupid little holes to make caves out of.
3/16 brake line, how does that even happen?
Yeah, tiny. There's not many other options as to what it could be. So we're going to pull it apart this morning. We think we have to get rid of the standoffs on the bottom control arms also. So what we're going to do is we're going to pull out our airbags completely out of the truck. We're going to lower it all the way back down, and we're going to take a measurement in between where that standoff is and where the airbag would normally rest to see how much we have to remove. So anyway, glad you guys came by. Hang on for the ride. Or was it pinched? It was pinched. I think it was freaking just pinched. We need straight ones, not 90s, huh? Yeah. Well, we were 100% wrong. We're gonna have to ask forgiveness from the bugs. Because we were accusing them of all kinds of tomfoolery, and it was just me that put it in. Well, you can see this one's almost pinched too. We're gonna have to do that different.
Little yellow.
Well, we figured out our problems, some of them.
Except for the psychologist says.
All right, we're going to drop this down and see, will it lay the frame and give us our clearance, or do we need to alter that button? Let me show you real quick. This is the standoff we're talking about, the one that we have. We have some that we bought with the bags, and they're about an inch shorter. I think these might be too tall. We're going to make our measurement and find out right now. All right. That is smushed all the way down. That is 3 3/8, and our full smush on that is 3 1/2. We got some figuring to do. All right, more complications. You see the angle of this tie rod and how close it is there to the frame? That's straight ahead. So if Trey were to ever lower his truck with the wheels turned, it literally would bend the tie rod. And so we are going to end up having to make a notch here, because although Trey's ugly, he's also not very smart. And I mean, all it takes is just a small lack of judgment. All it takes is a small bit of forgetfulness, and the next thing you know, you got problems on your hands. So we're not going to let that happen. So we are going to do another alteration to the frame. That's why you don't paint them yet. And we're going to make this be able to turn when it's lower down, almost on the ground. All right, well, we want to install the rear axles on Trey's rear differential. And apparently the kit I bought, they're cut to fit. We had to make a million measurements, take a bunch of dimensions, and figure out our axle needs to be 25 1/4 inches long, one of them, and one of them will be 27 5/8. So the problem is with cut to fit axles, you basically have one shot at it. So keep our fingers crossed that we know how to use the measuring tape. Tommy,
Yeah.
You want to come do this while I do that? Not really, huh? All right, well, we have the axles cut down in the rear end. We have a tube that goes between the two axles to give it additional fortitude, strength. Anyway, this will be the first time that tires are on the back of this thing. They're not the right tires. We don't have the rims yet. Trey hasn't figured out what he wants. But we're gonna have this thing a roller here pretty quick.
Alright, so we've determined that the pucks that are on the control arms need to be filleted down considerably, if not even on there. I've already got that corner loose. Let's go ahead and knock this guy a couple hard, and then we're going to take the control arms back out and fillet those pieces. Now obviously we'll put it back in there, probably put the airbags, the whole system back in there, and then make sure that we can get it to the ground.
Woohoo! Alright, the whole front end we just put together. It's going to come back apart out of the truck. We have some alterations to do. We already knew that these bottom things probably had to come off and be replaced, but it looks like they have to be removed and left alone.
Easy killer. Just control my pants.
Let's pull it off. Let's drop those arms down. We'll cut that crap off of there. So 2 or 3 videos ago we went through and we welded this new cup onto the lower control arms because we were matching the one that was already there. Trey had gone through and removed one of the cups because we were going to do a static drop system a long time ago. Anyway, we went through and replicated the other piece. It looked awesome. Everything was perfect. And now we're cutting it off. Alright, plugging the lines in, air lines. Hopefully this is actually going to work this time. Just in case you guys didn't know, that's a hammer. Tell me, I use a lot of different things as hammers around here. Let's see if Tony can put a tire on now.
For real. And read.
All right, we are starting to cut the bed apart. We're going to clean it up first, get some of these old brackets out. We're going to take our wheel houses out, and then we are going to cut this whole center section out so we can set it on top, figure out our bracing, and watch it go up and down with a bed on it. All right, well, can't believe it, but another week is gone. It sure seems like time goes faster than the work, you know what I mean? All right. Anyway, hey, we appreciate you guys coming by, checking this out. We have the thing going up and down like it's supposed to. We have it steering correctly. We have relieved the bed and set it on so that we know what's going on here. We have our rear end mocked up with the axles in so we can get our dimensions for tires and wheels. And gotta tell you, it's actually looking pretty darn cool. Make sure that you share the link, give us a thumbs up, give us a like, make a comment. Make sure you check out our web store, www.theoutrodgarage.com. And as always, thanks for watching.
Blah, 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 blah.